All right, hey everyone, Collin with the second of the three-part series of what is Pilates and how do we use it. So last week we talked about what Pilates is based off the 6 Pilates principles, and we also talked about the fact that here at Optimum Therapies we utilize Pilates for most all of our core strengthening, movement retraining type exercise and training. So coupled with manual therapy, we found that that's the best way to rehab someone, to get them understanding how they're moving and then move appropriately throughout their everyday life. So today I wanted to talk about our main piece of equipment, the Pilates reformer. So we have 4 Pilates reformers that we can utilize here. This is a clinical reformer, and if you want to come to the side, you can see it's about knee high. That's one of the things that differentiates it between clinical reformer and a home reformer. You can buy reformers for home. It's just a little higher, so it allows easier access on and off. There's some adjustments that can be made in the holes here. We can move, this is called the foot bar or the infinity bar. We can move this forward and backwards depending on someone's height or maybe knee range of motion or lack thereof. But as I said before, Pilates was invented by Joseph Pilates. Joseph Pilates was a prisoner of war back in World War II and was in the hospital. He was kind of thinking ahead of his time and trying to get his fellow wounded warriors rehabbed. So he created the first Pilates reformer basically out of a hospital bed. So he used the springs of the box spring, the caster wheels on the bottom of the metal frame, and the frame of the bed as the foot bar. And so if you want to come in here and take a look, this is called the carriage, and it moves on wheels, and it goes against resistance of various intensities. So the nice thing about Pilates movements on here, if someone was to lay with their head here, pushing off this bar while they hold their core tight, is that they're going to get resistance through their legs and their core on the way up as they push out. And they're also going to have to work on controlling what we'd call descend, or control the lowering. So one of the things that correlates to is if I'm looking at someone's core strength and functional strength, wondering do they have functional strength appropriate to not fall, maybe if they're getting older or they've had a concussion or stroke, I want to see someone's ability to lower themselves slowly to a chair. If someone comes down and they flop, that tells me that there maybe isn't quite the appropriate strength in their core and their legs. This does a really good job of working on both the press away or getting out of the chair, also getting in the chair. Same is true of going up and down stairs, up and down curbs, bending over to pick something up, all those kind of real life movements. But going back to the reformer itself, there's about 840 some different exercises. Most Pilates books would show you that you could do on this thing. There's many that we do. We can use the different accessory pieces. You can kneel on here, stand on here, do a lot of different things. Next week I will get someone up on the reformer, and we're actually going to go through a little bit of what a Pilates routine or workout looks like and how we utilize that to retrain someone's core and movement performance. So again, kind of an intro to what a Pilates reformer is. It's nice because it's non-impact. You're strengthening while you're lengthening, and you're also controlling both the upward motion and the downward motion that we need for life and everyday movement. Thanks.